सो आयरन मेटाबॉलिज्म कैसे होता है? So we have heme iron and non-heme iron. Heme iron is directly absorbed via the heme transporter. The non-heme iron, which is Fe plus 3, is converted to Fe plus 2 and then divalent metallic transporter DMT1 से it is transported. Fe3 से Fe plus 2 is converted by cytochrome B, duodenal cytochrome B. Then both of the heme and the Fe plus 2 go into mucosal ferritin, where either they are used up by the body or they are shredded off by the shedding of the epithelial cells. So it acts like a store. Then the mucosal ferritin, if not excreted, it will go to ferroportin. Ferroport is like a docking chamber which docks the iron, converts Fe plus 2 to Fe plus 3 via hepastein, HEPHAESTIN, hepastein, which transfers the Fe plus 3 to a transferrin taxi and it goes into the blood and to the bone marrow. The ferroportin dock is inhibited by the hepcidin produced by the liver. So hepcidin controls the ferroportin and it controls that whether the iron hemosiderin mucosal ferritin will stay inside the mucosa or it will get converted in Fe3 plus and come out. The transport of iron through both the channels is in Fe plus 2 form, while the carrying is in the Fe plus 3 forms. What are the predicted toxicity of ionic iron ingestion? If it is less than 20 mg per kg, you will see mild GI effects only, no serum systemic toxicity. In 20 to 60 mg per kg, you will see significant GI effects, moderate to severe systemic toxicity, and more than 60 will show severe systemic toxicity and increased morbidity. What are the clinical features of iron toxicity? So there are 5 stages of clinical toxicity. Although in more practical terms, it can be manifested in 2 clinical stages. First is the local GI tract toxicity and then systemic toxicity. Stage 1, which is your GI toxicity, there will be abdominal pain, vomiting and diarrhea. Vomiting is a clinical sign with acute iron toxicity. Gastric irritation may either recover over several hours or progress into systemic toxicity. The absence of GI symptoms within 6 hours of ingestion essentially exclude a significant iron ingestion. So if the person is normal, not vomiting after 6 hours of ingestion, within 6 hours, it's like patient has not ingested significant iron. Stage 2 is the latent stage, occur in more severe poisoning that progress to systemic toxicity within the 6 to 24 hours. So stage 1 was within 6 hours. Stage 2 is 6 to 24 hours. Stage 3 is 1 to 2 days. And stage 4 is 2 to 5 days. Stage 5 is 4 to 6 weeks after ingestion. So stage 2 में latent phase, more severe poisoning, progress to systemic toxicity in the 6 to 24 hours. Resolution of GI symptoms may falsely reassure the physician that the patient is fine, but he is not fine. There is ongoing clinical illness and progressive systemic acidosis. हगमा होता है आयरन से. Secondary to volume loss and worsening metabolic acidosis. Stage 3 is characterized by systemic toxicity from the iron-induced disruption of the cellular metabolism in the mitochondria and resultant shock and lactic acidosis. Coagulopathy is there, biphasic. The initially it is reversible for with chelation. There will be coagulopathy with chelation, deferoxamine, deferasirox, deferiprone. Subsequent coagulopathy then iron induced hepatic injury से होता है that reduce coagulation factor production. During stage 3 there is renal failure, cardiac failure and other critical system failure. Stage 4 is the liver. 4 for the liver. Develops 2 to 5 days following ingestion. It results from iron uptake by the reticuloendothelial system with the local lipid peroxidation, increase ALT, and severe fulminant liver failure is there. Stage 5, delayed sequelae including gastric outlet obstruction and corrosive effects on the pyloric mucosa. As noted earlier, patients who develop GI effects that resolve and who continue to look well clinically and have near normal lab findings will not develop significant systemic toxicity. लैब डायग्नोसिस कैसे करोगे? आपका CBC, इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स, LFT, KFT, कोएगुलोपैथी, सीरम आयरन, सीरम ग्लूकोज लेवल्स भेजना है. Iron toxicity is largely a clinical diagnosis and not lab diagnosis. You can do a X-ray of the patient. You will see iron pellets because iron is radio opaque. Iron toxicity is largely a clinical diagnosis. Lactate measure करेंगे and bleeding हो रहा है तो blood type and cross match भेजना है. In general, serum iron levels measured within 4 to 6 hours after an acute ingestion correlate with the severity of toxicity. But low serum iron do not exclude toxicity. The serum levels may be low because of the variable time of the absorption, and treatment with deferoxamine can artificially lower serum iron levels. Serum TIBC has little value in the assessment of iron poison patients. Standard ferrous sulfate tablets are radio opaque and mostly visible on the radiograph, but many iron preparations are not detectable on the radiograph, especially the liquid preparations. Iron poisoning is a clinical diagnosis. Patient will give you history and metallic test and all everything. You can't mix iron with anything else. Signs and symptoms should guide the treatment. Airway, breathing, circulation, GI decontamination, chelation therapy with deferoxamine. Antiemetics देना है, metoclopramide and Ondem. अदर साइंस ऑफ पुअर परफ्यूजन देखना है, कोएगुलोपैथी करेक्ट करना है, विटामिन के देना है, FFP. GI decontamination में क्या करना है? नो चारकोल और एनी ओरल थिंग इन आयरन टॉक्सिसिटी. डू नॉट गिव इपेकैक, चारकोल, कैथरेटिक्स, ओरल सोडा, बाइकार्ब और फॉस्फोसोडा, कुछ भी नहीं देना. तो कैसे करना है डिकंटामिनेशन फिर? Activated charcoal does not absorb amount of iron while vomiting may be aspirated. OG lavage may not be effective if the ingested tablet are large or if several hours have passed since ingestion. यार लोग आयरन खा कैसे रहे हैं यार, सीरियसली. रेडियो ओपेक टैबलेट्स एक्सरे में विजिबल कैन बी रिमूव्ड बाय द इनीमा, होल बावल इरिगेशन, पेग सोल्यूशन. एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ इनीमा करना है, एनजी ट्यूब लगाओ और इनीमा दे दो उसे. एंडोस्कोपी कैन रिमूव लार्ज आयरन लोड्स और आयरन कंटेनिंग गैस्ट्रिक बेजोआर्स. लेप्रोस्कोपिक गैस्ट्रोटमी इज अ रेयरली यूज्ड ऑप्शन. देन देयर इज चीलेटर डेफेरोक्सामीन. It is a chelating agent derived from Streptomyces spilosus. It binds free iron, plasma iron from inside cell and mitochondria, but not iron bind to organic molecules. It produces a complex ferrioxamine which is renally excreted. It can be given safely to children and pregnant women. It only binds to a small amount of iron, 9 milligram or elemental iron for each 100 mg of deferoxamine. तो 100 mg deferoxamine सिर्फ 9 mg को बाइंड करेगा. Administration of deferoxamine is indicated in the iron poison patient with systemic toxicity, persistent vomiting, acidosis और serum iron level predictive of moderate to severe toxicity. तो सीरम आयरन आप कहते हैं ना, लेस देन 300 to 500 माइक्रोग्राम पर DL, मोर देन 500 माइक्रोग्राम पर DL. यहाँ पे लेस देन 300 इज माइल्ड, 300 to 500 इज मॉडरेट, मोर देन 500 इज सीवियर. We should give deferoxamine IM if the patient is not in shock. But IV can also be given because IM absorption is slow and unreliable. Initial dose is 1000 mg in adult, children 50 mg per kg of deferoxamine. Aggressive volume resuscitation is required and hypotension is not a contraindication to IV deferoxamine. Infusion 50 mg per kg per hour से चलेगा. As ferrioxamine is excreted, the urine color changes to what is classically called Winrose. Winrose कैसा कलर होता है भाई? ये रहा वायर, Winrose color. And then it converts into brown and rusty hue. The color suggests, Winrose color suggests there is no more free iron available to be complex with deferoxamine and excreted. What is the algorithm for management of iron toxicity? So iron is ingested, then if only GI symptom present, we will obtain a chest abdominal X-ray and acid base status. Define the need for lavage and whole bowel irrigation. Obtain serum iron level 4 hour post ingestion. Less than 500, you will give symptomatic treatment and discharge if the patient is asymptomatic post ingestion. If the levels are more than 500 or metabolic acidosis or symptoms are present, then baseline urine करेंगे, start deferoxamine therapy. यूरिन कलर अल्टरेशन नहीं है, पेशेंट क्लिनिकली स्टेबल है, स्टॉप डेफेरोक्सामीन. यूरिन कलर अल्टरेशन है तो कंटिन्यू डेफेरोक्सामीन. एंड यूरिन कलर अल्टरेशन नहीं है और पेशेंट स्टेबल भी नहीं है तो भी आपको डेफेरोक्सामीन कंटिन्यू करना है. इफ़ देयर आर साइंस ऑफ सिस्टेमिक टॉक्सिसिटी लाइक एसिडोसिस, अल्टरमेंटल स्टेटस, शॉक में है तो एक्सरे एब्डोमेन कराना है, होल एसिड बेस स्टेटस एंड होल बावर इरिगेशन, देन सेंड सीरम आयरन ऑफ द पेशेंट. और पेशेंट इज़ एसिम्टोमेटिक, हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंजेक्शन मोर देन 60 mg पर kg है तो abdomen x-ray एंड ऑल, लेस देन 20 mg पर kg देन ओनली ऑब्जर्व, एंड 20 to 60 में obtain abdominal x-ray and define the need for lavage and whole bowel irrigation. तो बेसिकली द होल crux of the story is, if ingestion is less than 20 mg per kg, patient is completely fine, not vomiting, no GI symptom, no acidosis, no altered mental status, liver function, coagulation, everything is normal, you will discharge the patient after 6 to 8 hours. If not, then you will individualize the patient whether he needs an you will give abdominal x-ray to all patients, send serum iron level for all patients, and you will individualize whether the patient requires whole bowel irrigation or not based upon the last time of ingestion and the x-ray appearance. Whole bowel irrigation is required, you will give it, and if based upon the levels of the iron and the symptom profile, like if metabolic acidosis or symptoms are present, you will start deferoxamine. You will monitor the urine color of the patient. If the patient is symptomatically better and there is no alteration in urine color, you will stop deferoxamine. If there is urine color alteration or the patient is still symptomatic, you will continue deferoxamine. So clinical recovery of the patient is the most important factor guiding the decision to terminate deferoxamine. Other therapies, other iron chelators like deferoxacirox and deferiprone are used. They reduce iron absorption when administered simultaneously or within 1 hour of ingestion. But there is no evidence of benefit in human overdoses on oral chelation therapy. Theoretically ही है ये यूज़ नहीं करता, सिर्फ डेफेरोक्सामीन यूज़ करते हैं हम लोग. Oral iron chelating agent should not replace IV deferoxamine when chelation is indicated in clinical iron toxicity. Hemodialysis, hemofiltration do not remove iron, but they may be necessary to remove the deferoxamine in patients with renal failure, because you know that deferoxamine is excreted renally. तो पेशेंट आयरन खा के आया, उसे किडनी भी ख़राब है, एंड वो आर अनेबल टू, मतलब ये चिलेट कर लेगा. बेस्ट है इफ़ द पेशेंट इज हैविंग रीनल फेलियर, यू विल गिव डिफेरोक्सामीन. इट विल चिलेट द आयरन, एंड सिंस किडनीज आर नॉट डूइंग यूरिन, तो ये कम बाहर तो आएगा नहीं. यू विल डू डायलिसिस. डायलिसिस में आपका डिफेरोक्सामीन, आयरन फेरोक्सामीन निकल जाएगा. सिवियर आयरन पॉइजनिंग कैन बी ट्रीटेड विद एक्सचेंज ट्रांसफ्यूजन in addition to deferoxamine therapy.